Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmaswarupine avatar varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Revered Swamijis sitting amongst the audience, whom I cannot really identify, even amongst the dais, and our dear monastic brothers and devotees of Sri Ramakrishna. We have just listened to the three speakers on three profound topics to which each of them could do fair justice. First, on Bhagavan Sri Krishna Chaitanya, his Mahabhava and his other realizations and samadhi has been beautifully delineated by our respected Swami Shivamayananda, the first speaker. In this connection, I want to stress one point, because regarding Sri Krishna Chaitanya there is a misconception, and in this verse we can drive away the misconception. Chaitanya Singher Nabodipe Avatar, Singha Griba, Singha Birja, Singher Hunkar, Sei Singha Bosuk Jiber Hridayo Kandare, Kalmash Nirodot Nashe Jahar Hunkare. We ordinarily think that Sri Krishna Chaitanya wept all his life and made his mother and wife weep all the life, and even his devotees were no exception. But that is a misconception. He followed the scripture in every step. And one point I want to stress here, which our Swami Shivamayananda did not think to emphasize very much. That is, for the common man needs the need is supplied to the common man by Avatara, by Sri Krishna Chaitanya. What did he do? He preached, he taught the name of Hari amongst the ordinary people. And yes, day before yesterday, one of our speakers was speaking very beautifully that when Avatara gives a name, it is infused with strength. I shall remember one verse. You may remember one verse in a very beautiful song. বহুদিন শ্রবণে শুনেছি ওই নাম, কভু তো এমন করেনি পরাণ, আজি কি জানি কি এক নবভাবোদয় হৃদয় মাঝারে হতেছে. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, when he imparted this name of Hari to ordinary people, people are experiencing this new attitude, new spirit, new strength. That is it. So this, from this, that we can, he gave a new form of spiritual mass movement among the Hindus by his Harinam Sankirtan, by giving this name to the masses. And we have heard about other points, of course. And we understand Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Mahabhava and Bhava, etc. from the life of Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna he had this burning sensation when he started his sadhana, when he had first realization of the mother. He had this burning sensation all over his body, and he would remain dipped into the Ganges water for hours together. But that also did not remove this burning sensation from his body. It was Bhairavi Brahmani who first diagnosed that it was Mahabhava. It was Mahabhava, Bhairavi Brahmani diagnosed, and the remedy was also ready. He made Sri Ramakrishna wear the garlands of sweet scented flowers and smear his whole body with sandalwood. And gradually that burning sensations went away. We understand Sri Krishna Chaitanya's life from the life of Sri Ramakrishna. We do not know what is bhava. We can understand bhakti, we understand a little love. But when this love becomes intense, it becomes bhava. When it becomes all the more intense, in Sri Ramakrishna we find that ordinary jivas have this bhava, up to this bhava, but only avatars can have this mahabhava. So we can understand it will be some addition of this mahabhava. And prem, there Sri Krishna, our Sri Ramachandra says, after that is prema. When prema is there, we have prem, or a spiritual aspirant has prem. He forgets this world, no doubt, but at the same time he forgets his own body. Sri Chaitanya jumped into the sea, unthinking that is to be the Yamuna. Then we come to Bhagavan Buddha's life. Bhagavan Buddha's life, from Swamiji, we find that Bhagavan Buddha's renunciation was praiseworthy, really praiseworthy. Why? Because what do we have to renounce? He had everything. He was a prince, and he has the means to attain to everything. But he relinquished, he renunciated everything, and for the removing the sorrow of human beings. So he told, and we find after Swamiji returned from Bodh Gaya with our Swami Abhedananda ji and Swami Shivananda ji, he told, Sri Ramakrishna was asking him many questions. Then Sri Ramakrishna gave expression to a very beautiful idea. Nastik habe keno. By thinking of Bodha Swarupa, he became one with it. Bodha Swarup bhebe bhebe tai hoye jawa. He became one with the Bodha Swarupa. That was Bhagavan Buddha, as explained by Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna's meditation. In his meditation, ordinarily the picture which we see here, he recognizes this picture as of a very elevated position. And there is a smile, divine smile, bewitching smile, bespeaking of regions where our material things, material objects cannot have no entry. We remember that song, beautiful song of our Rameshananda ji. Shoshi toponer nahi parobesh, monero opare kotha kon desh, shoshi toponer nahi parobesh. And he had, Sri Ramakrishna, Swamiji Vivekananda used to repeat again and again, Bahujana Hitaya, Bahujana Sukhaya. He borrowed from Bhagavan Buddha, and he implemented this into our Sangha. Lastly, we come to Shankara. Shankaram, Shankaracharyam, Keshavam Badarayanam, Sutra Bhashya Kridau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. We have heard very beautiful exposition of Bhagavan Shankara by our younger brother Swami Tattvavidhananda. But we also remember one shloka, Shlokardhena Prabhakshyami Yaduktam Grantha Kotibhi Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya Jiva Brahmaiva Napara. So there Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. We ordinarily hear that Shankara emphasized on this. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. That much. Jiva Brahmaiva Napara, that portion has been emphasized very much by Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda. Swamiji wanted to remain immersed in Nirvikalpa Samadhi, we all know. But what did Sri Ramakrishna tell him? Fie upon you! You have such meanness. जो कुछ है सो तू ही है. You yourself sing. Whatever. जहां मैं देखा तू ही नजर आया. जो कुछ है सो तू ही है. So this portion seems to be a little addition of Sri Ramakrishna Vivekananda on Sri Ramakrishna. But we cannot really, as a matter of fact, Shankara, what Shankara was, what was his height, and what was his depth, we cannot ascertain. From these Swami Vivekananda, from Sri Ramakrishna, we can guess. Our Holy Mother told very, very clearly, which has been just the concluding remarks of Tattvavidhananda. We are Advaitins. We understand Advaita, we did not dabble about it very much, because we have been, from the very beginning, we have been studying this Vivek Chudamani and all the Prakarana Granthas and all the Upanishads and Shankara Bhashyas and Brahma Sutras and all that. But at the same time, Sri Ramakrishna, Sri Krishna, he has told point, Neti Neti Kore Chhat. By negating, you reach the top, you reach the Brahman, and from there you see everything is immersed. Ota proto hai Brahmam, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. He experiences Brahman everywhere. Now we have a few words, special words, which has been task given by the managerial staff. This thus far is the recapitulation what our famous speakers have just said. But he has given me Sri Ramakrishna as a mother worshipper. From the very beginning to the end, we find Sri Ramakrishna as a worshipper of mother. Which mother? Blissful mother. Ma Kali. First stage, he was reasonable. He was a rational man from the very beginning. Ma tui Ram Prasad ke. You have revealed yourself to Ram Prasad. You have revealed thyself to Kamalakanta. I am equally your son, in no way less. Why will you not reveal yourself to me? That was his question again and again. This was his first appeal. Again, he told piteously, Mother, another valuable day of this short life has gone, and I have not seen thee today also. And ultimately, when he finds that this life is totally meaningless, if God is not, if Mother is not, if Divine Mother is not, then there is no meaning in this life. So he rushed to take the sword which was hung in the temple of the mother and wanted to end his life. But immediately mother gave his darshan. He was engulfed from all sides by the effulgence. What it was really, we do not know. That has been how it has been described in the great master. Sri Ramakrishna had an endless thirst. Endless was Sri Ramakrishna's thirst for spiritual knowledge, and the blissful mother arranged for his teachers, private teachers, one after another, by sheer strength of yearning. He made the mother reveal herself to him. Ultimately came Bhairavi Brahmani, came the Jatadhari, came Totapuri ji, and came the other gurus like Govinda Rai, etc. And what did he do? He caught hold of mother, and through mother, within 3 days, he realized the results of each of these paths, spiritual paths. So, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhur, all was over. Ultimately, what happened? Even Totapuri wanted him to make his mind free from all thoughts. It was easy for him, but immediately the beautiful mother, the form of the mother, beautiful form of the mother on which he had concentrated all his life, was before him. He could not drive the beautiful form of the mother from there, and ultimately said, "It is impossible for me." Totapuri got angry and pierced between his eyebrows with a glass. And what happened? He thought, with his knowledge as the sword, he divided that beautiful form into two, and there was no obstruction, and his mind straightway reached Nirvikalpa Samadhi. But because he took permission from mother again came back. Although he divided the mother into two, mother again came back, and he understood that it was the mother with form and without form. And he understood from his utterances, we understand that all his spiritual realizations were of the mother. How? One day he is asking the mother, "Mother, show me how the Christians pray to you in the church. But mother, if I go inside the church, if there is any trouble, so let me see the prayer from the gate." So you understand, he was understanding the prayer going on into the church was the mother's worship. So mother was being worshipped. So, and lastly, I must come to this point also. We quote from Swami Vivekananda. My master said, when Holy Mother, Sri Ramakrishna's wife, came to, in his matured age, came to Dakshineshwar, he said, my master said, Sri Ramakrishna said to Sarada Devi, "See, I have practiced to look upon all women as my mother, but as you are married to me, you have every right on this body." Sarada Devi was a noble woman and said, "I have come to help you, not to drag you down. Let me remain with you and serve you." And she became his first disciple. Ultimately, Sri Ramakrishna worshipped Sharada Devi as Shodashi and offered all the results of his spiritual practices at his feet. And our mother and Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda, we say 3 in 1. if Sri Ramakrishna is the propounder of truth which we see from these platforms, speakers after speakers are trying to exhaust. They cannot exhaust. And Swami Vivekananda, he learned at Sri Ramakrishna's feet. All Sri Ramakrishna had something, and he told us, I fought with my Guru for 6 long years. That is why I know every inch of religion. And what was Holy Mother? Holy Mother was the practical demonstration of the truth preached by Sri Ramakrishna. So these 3 ideals, may these 3 ideals bless us. That is our earnest prayer today.